Hi Profs. Welcome to UGC NET. The University Grants Commission National Eligibility Test UGC NET Paper 1 is famously known as the Great Equalizer. No matter your core postgraduate subject, whether it is commerce, literature, or computer science, everyone faces this same 5-0 QUESTION test of teaching aptitude, research capabilities, and cognitive reasoning. As we approach the 2026 cycles, relying purely on traditional rote learning or mindlessly flipping through bulky guidebooks is no longer enough to clear the soaring cutoffs. The exam has evolved. However, evolution leaves a trail. By applying high probability question mapping (HPQM), a data-driven technique that analyzes repeating structural frameworks, conceptual pairs, and question-setting psychological traits, we can decode the hidden patterns governing the 2026 Paper 1. Here is a strategic breakdown of the secret patterns and how you can map them to secure a 80+ score in Paper 1. The anatomy of high probability question mapping (HPQM). Question setters rarely invent brand new concepts. Instead, they reskin existing structural frameworks. HPQM is a technique where you stop looking at the surface text of a past year question PYQ and start mapping its underlying logic. An item writer operating under NTA guidelines relies on specific conceptual matrices. For instance, if they tested the syllogism moods and figures in the previous cycle, HPQM dictates they will likely pivot to formal by informal fallacies or square of opposition in the next, maintaining an identical structural weight within the logical reasoning unit. Unit-wise structural patterns decoded for 2026. Teaching and research, aptitude, the shift to applied ethics and evaluation, the days of direct, definitional questions. What is formative evaluation are effectively over. The 2026 mapping reveals a heavy reliance on situational assertion matrices. The pattern: expect questions that blend evaluation systems choice-based credit system, criterion referenced versus norm referenced testing with modern ICT initiatives like SWAYAM and SWAYAMPrabha. HPQM insight in research aptitude, focus intensely on research ethics, plagiarism, fabrication, and falsification and sampling methods. The map shows a 90% probability of a multi-statement question contrasting probability versus non-probability sampling techniques applied to a hypothetical socio-educational research scenario. Logical reasoning, the Indian logic domination. Wish you all the best.